What's going on, traders? So this is the weekly outlook video. So we have a banger of an NFP week this week, and we got a lot of data going on. So, you know, the dollar's been in a super tight range. I wrote an email about it. It just kind of holding steady this past week, and a reason being is we have the FOMC and the Fed on Wednesday, January 31st. So, you know, there could be a lot of kind of standstill in the market. I don't know, we'll see. But also out of Aussie, we have inflation, Australia, Tuesday. Thursday, we have the Bank of England monetary policy. So, you know, Wednesday afternoon, and then Thursday, the next morning, the Bank of England, and then also Friday NFP. So, man, it's going to be an eventful week. Now, to me, data is a good thing. Data is a good thing because it pushes and moves the market around, but you have to know how to play it. And, you know, if you're sitting there and just like kind of, the one thing not to do, let me put it this way, is to put a sell stop and a buy stop on either side right before the news hits. We've all done that as beginner traders, and that eventually will lead to suicide for sure. So, but, you know, it's going to be interesting because we can see, you know, AUD, US dollar, holding in a range here. But overall, you know, the dollar has been pretty strong. So the dollar index is holding well above the former support, which I have marked out with this box right here. So, you know, I am looking for dollar strength, but there is a lot of talk in with the Fed on them potentially lowering rates. Now, if that were to happen, now is it going to happen in this next news event? I don't know. For them and the Fed on the 31st, I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, they could be dovish. Now, if you're a new trader and you're like, dude, I have no idea what dovish means. So dovish, in just to break it down super simple, is that the Fed favors lowering rates, cutting rates, and, you know, not so much combating inflation, or maybe they're seeing inflationary pressure drop, which I don't think that's true. But we're in an election cycle, so anything to bring down inflation would make sense. So if they're dovish, they're in favor of cutting rates. And if they're hawkish, which they've been the past year, they're hiking interest rates. So they're bringing interest rates up to fight inflation. And by doing so, generally that's going to strengthen, you know, the dollar or whatever bank is either hawkish or dovish. So now, but with that aside, I mean, we have, you know, for me, I'm looking for opportunities to get in on the short side of Euro USD here, you know, this nice order block area right here. I think this could have a lot of potential. And also too, now GU is just straight up in a range. I would love to see also some higher prices here in New Zealand, which could create some really good opportunities. We've been kind of bottoming out here. So we'll see. But until now, dollar CAD, this is a really nice setup that just kind of rolled over right here. I'm shooting this towards the end of New York session on Friday. Kind of rolled over here. And the thing is if we close above, you know, this level of potential resistance going into, you know, before the Fed. So say we close up here, and then that could create a really good opportunity if we see dollar strength to get in on and capitalize following the FOMC. So we got FOMC, we got NFP, and just expect some fireworks going into the first week of February. Valentine's, everybody loves February, and February is generally good month for volatility in the market. So I think this week's going to definitely be one of those. So let's crush it this week, everybody. We appreciate y'all, and let's make it happen. Peace.